Welcome, football fans, to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete out to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Raiders have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Green.
Kyler's starting off with the throw. All in left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. He rolls to his right. He's on target, Watkins. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
First and 10 at the
Now Purdy escapes the pocket. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
118, what's up?
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. Finds his man over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. Outside. 118. White. Yellow. Stop.
To the air again. Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on top.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
A gain of 12. First down.
Kyler looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down, ball at the 36. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here.
Watch out!
Here's Purdy to throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Purdy throwing here on first. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. On his Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Murray on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. First and 10 now from the 30. Purdy throwing here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Buying some time right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Kyler. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes out to the left. Caught, nice gain left side. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. They snap it to Murray. That's cut beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Yellow.
On the gun is Purdy. Has it downfield working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
What's up? Yellow. 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 Yellow.
First down, Purdy to throw. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 14.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. Close secured by George Pickens. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, Kay, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Finds a seam down the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Raider first down.
Motioning the tight end left. First and 10. Murray escapes the pocket. Has him running the comeback. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Again, it's Murray to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
So now here's 3rd and 5. 1 We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Another throw coming from Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Throwing again, Murray. He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which leaves his offense set up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
49ers close it in, and down he goes. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Running back sent in motion. Murray, 3rd and goal. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
But the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hands up. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Pretty throwing here on first. Caught by his back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
$19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Here's Murray, first and 10. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
He'll throw it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Diablo Lenore. And the 49ers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Murray looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Throw here, third down. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Back to the air, Murray. And they got sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They give it to him again. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You don't have great success on first down, Kate. It's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Watch out.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Forced out to his right. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Getting out to his left. Now putting his body into this one. Going long. Other side. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
there's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Hits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
21.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him right behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. They kick the running back in motion. Kyler throwing here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Hold on. Training staff out now for an injured player. And that looks like Kyler Murray, who they're headed for. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Here we go. Here we go. Up.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get set.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Outside. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down the left sideline. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Play action now. Purdy. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.